All right, let's take you to this now. South Africa is boosting its astronomy capabilities with the launch of another powerful telescope at the Sutherland in the Northern Cape. The area is already host to the Southern African Larger Telescope. The Prime Focus Infrared Microlensing Experiment Telescope, or PRIME, is equipped with the world's largest class near infrared prime focus camera. Let's now cross to SABC News reporter Ulrich Hendriks for us. Ulrich, a very good afternoon to you. I'm hoping you can explain all of these scientific terms. What is happening there where you are, and also how important is this new technology, PRIME?
Hi, good afternoon, Unati. We at Sutherland, of course, host of the Southern African Larger Telescope, the largest optical telescope in the world. And now today we have a new addition to the astronomy field. We've got PRIME using different science, of course, this one using infrared technology. But let's talk to the person who knows a lot more about the sciences, Rosalind Skelton. Dr. Rosalind Skelton, tell us in terms of, the difference between SALT and PRIME. It uses infrared technology. Tell us what we need to know.
Yes, so PRIME is a wide field infrared telescope, and this means that it looks at wavelengths that are longer than the normal optical light we see with our eyes, so more in the red part of the spectrum. And it's also wide field. That means we see a big patch of sky in one go. So it's a really massive camera that's taking images of the sky, and we're doing it mainly to look for things like planets going around other stars and to do a survey of our galaxy to understand more about the structure of our galaxy.
So tell us the science. I know you're looking for exoplanets, but so what are the science questions that you want PRIME to answer? What are we going to have research papers about in a year or two?
Yeah, so the main thing is to really do a survey of our galaxy. Our galaxy has about 50 billion stars like our sun, and each of those stars could have planets going around it, planets like our Earth and Jupiter and Saturn. But we don't know what the population of planets looks like. We don't know if all the stars have planets. And so the main point of PRIME is to really try and survey those stars and look for the tiny planets that are going around them. And PRIME is complementary to other techniques for finding planets. So other techniques might find the really big planets like Jupiter's, but PRIME will be able to find the smaller ones that are further out from their stars.
Thank you very much. Rosalind Skelton, of course, the MD of SAAO. So now we speak to the man who's in charge of all these the astronomical bodies. So tell us, in terms of, we now have PRIME, we've got SALT, SKA is being built. It's an exciting time for astronomy in South Africa.
Indeed, it is a very exciting time. Astronomy has been an area that South Africa invested in over a long period of time. And of course, the investment is not just in one area. We've been looking into, for example, you mentioned SKA, which looks into radio astronomy. And here we're more largely on the optical side of telescopes. So it's part of this bigger investment where we wanted to make South Africa a global hub for astronomy in the world. Of course, taking advantage of our geographical locations and the very beautiful skies that we have in this province.
So apart from SKA that we're looking forward to being completed in the next 2-3 years, what more can we expect in the astronomy field?
I think more is just more largely on the enhancement, where we're looking into how do you sort of add more instruments into the very same tools that you have. How do you make us see better? How do we sort of be able to use new technologies, the use of artificial intelligence? All of those issues require more investment into the instruments. And of course, we're not going to reach the end of that now. So it requires a lot of investment, but helping us to see better. But more than that, one should always remember the fact that a number of technologies that you have in the world came from astronomy. Again, it's a question of, as much as we're investing into astronomy, we're also investing into other fields of science and discoveries that can actually have offshoot technologies.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Well, PRIME, Unati, that was in the background, of course, is just 1.8 meters. So by all accounts, a small packet of dynamite, and scientists hoping that small packet of dynamite will blow up and reveal a lot of secrets in the sky. Unati?
Fantastic. Ulrich, thank you so much for that. Of course, another milestone for South Africa there, Ulrich Hendriks, out in Sutherland in the Northern Cape. I understand that this prime telescope is a cutting-edge one with a 1.8 meter wide infrared instrument. Fascinating stuff there from the science world.